What's up, y'all? It's Emile, Ennis Jr. back here with Clevver News. And Kanye West is at it again, ranting on Twitter, but this time Taylor Swift's name was thrown into the mix, sending Swifties into a frenzy as they came to her defense. We all know that Kanye West and Taylor Swift have one of the longest standing ongoing feuds in Hollywood history. And so you can imagine the Swifties' reaction when Kanye shared a tweet claiming that his music masters are worth more than Taylor Swift's. But let's rewind for a second. How did we get there? Well, Monday night, Kanye began ranting on Twitter saying that he refuses to release any new music until his record company, Universal Music Group, and his publisher, Sony ATV Music Publishing, free him from their contracts. And in case you forgot, last year Kanye actually sued his record label and publisher in order to get out of his contract. Billboard reported that the suit was settled for an undisclosed amount in October 2019, but clearly that wasn't enough for Kanye because now he seemingly wants to own his masters. This morning he was tweeting things like, "My kid's gonna own my masters," and "We have to evolve." And Kanye certainly isn't the first artist to speak out about wanting to own their own masters. Last year, Taylor Swift famously spoke out about wanting to own hers when her former record label Big Machine Records was sold to Scooter Braun. At the time, Taylor posted a lengthy blog on her official Tumblr page where she revealed how sad and grossed out she was over the deal. She said, quote, "For years, I asked, pleaded for a chance to own my work. Instead, I was given an opportunity to earn one album back at a time, one for every new one I turned in. And her masters were valued at a whopping $300 million. Now, as Kanye is speaking out about seemingly wanting to own his masters too, Taylor's name got thrown into the mix in a series of tweets. This morning, Kanye wrote that no one from Universal or Sony has responded, so it's go time, alongside a screenshot of a text conversation with what appears to be some sort of legal advisor. The consultant is explaining to Kanye different ways they can get him out of his contract, including a potential lawsuit. But fans were quick to notice one line in the text conversation. As Kanye's advisor was weighing out their options, they wrote, quote, "Remasters ownership, we can look into buying, but if Taylor Swift's cost $300 million, yours would cost a lot more, I assume." Obviously, the Swifties had a lot to say about Kanye tweeting this text conversation because it threw shade at Taylor by saying that Kanye's masters are worth more than hers. One fan wrote, quote, "The way he thinks his catalog is worth a lot more than Taylor's, wake up, honey. Taylor's albums have been sold 10 times more than yours." This person added, "Not you thinking your masters are more valuable. I have to laugh." Another fan wrote, "You can't keep Taylor's name out of your mouth. The obsession, please." And there were tons of Swifties writing things like, "Taylor ended Kanye and Taylor made Kanye famous." So clearly the Swifties weren't thrilled that Taylor's name was dragged into Kanye's latest rant, but Taylor wasn't the only celeb Kanye called out. He also followed that up by saying that he needs public apologies from Drake and J. Cole, along with the meeting with Jay-Z. J. Cole and Drake's fans also weren't happy with Kanye calling them out, and while it's unclear if the public apologies and meeting were further conditions for Kanye releasing new music, one thing is definitely clear: Kanye upset a lot of fandoms with his latest tweets. He also followed up saying that he's made some progress with Universal Music Group and that he'll let his fans know how the meetings go. So who knows, maybe Kanye will be releasing new music soon after all. We'll be keeping an eye on his Twitter for any new developments. But if you want more on Kanye, click right over here for another Clevver video, and then let us know your thoughts on what he had to say and what the Swifties had to say down in the comment section below. I'm your host, Emile Ennis Jr., and I'll see you soon right back here on Clevver News. Bye, guys.